Every day you're told who to be, what to wear, what to think, what success should look like, what happiness should feel like. But you were born original. The world keeps trying to turn you into a copy. And here's the hard truth. To be yourself in a world that is consistently trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that. And if you think about it, that is so profoundly true. Everybody tells us how we should act to be successful. We are supposed to fit in this little box like sheep to be successful, or how to be a good mother, or how to be a good wife, or to live the American dream, or whatever country you're living in, to follow certain rules. And yet, sometimes that just makes us not be ourselves. It makes us conform to what everybody else wants us to be. If not fitting in, that might mean you're finally waking up. That's exactly what I did. I don't want to fit in anymore. I don't want to be that 60-year-old that's retired and has to live life the way a retired 60-year-old should live. I want to be myself, and I'm going to be myself from now on. And that is the reason why I started this YouTube channel, to find like-minded people and build a community so we could live our life on our terms. If you've ever felt like the more you try to succeed, the more you lose yourself, this is your wake-up call. And this is your space for bold reinvention, radical self-honesty, and powerful transformation, especially for those of us in chapter 2 of life, like I am. I have been thinking about this for a while now, and today I really want to tell you something that I think not a lot of people out there will tell you. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you've spent years of being someone you are not. And now finally you're starting to remember who you really are, who you were before the world told you who to be, and why YouTube is your vehicle to do just that and show your true self. This is your time to shine and show what you really have to offer the world. I want to uncover why being yourself is the most dangerous, but yet the most powerful thing you can do. Also, what's truly at stake when you conform, and how to stop shrinking and start showing up fully, unapologetically, and authentically. No fluff, no cliches, just raw truth. The modern world isn't neutral. It's not passive. It's a machine designed to profit from insecurities, to monetize your doubts, and to reward your silence. Coco Chanel said, the most courageous act is to think for yourself aloud. But the machine doesn't want you to think for yourself. It wants you to buy the script. It wants you to buy into the conformity, to chase the dream someone else wrote for you, to follow the rules that don't reflect who you are. Have you ever stopped to think that the people who are the most successful are the ones that haven't conformed? They are themselves and did not care what everyone else thought or said. They had a dream and they went for it. They stuck to it. They didn't give up, no matter the hardships, no matter the pain through it, no matter anything. They didn't care what everyone else thought or said. They had that dream and they didn't stop dreaming it. How many times have you heard famous actors say they were struggling and were sleeping on a friend's couch and didn't have money for food and had nothing for years and years? How many times have you heard a successful person say they struggled for so many years? I think every successful person has said that, and they have gone through that. And the reason is because they had that dream, they had that vision, and they didn't let go of it. They didn't conform to anyone else's ideas. They didn't quit because they didn't conform to the rules, and they did succeed. Because like I've always said, if you are consistent and you have that vision, no matter what, if you keep trying, I don't care if it takes a year, a day, a month, 10 years, you will succeed at what you've set your sights on. The only way not to succeed is to give up. And unfortunately, that's what most of us do. We give up on ourselves in order to conform and be like everyone else. We get that 9 to 5, we buy that house, we have 2.3 kids. You get the picture. We're just conforming. We're doing what we're supposed to do. But what if we stop doing what we're supposed to do? What do you think is going to happen? Because I stopped doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm starting to live for me. So here's the thing. The more you obey the script, the more invisible you become. It's just natural. You don't stand out. You just fade into the background until you are lost. If you agree with that, please let me know in the comments below if you are conforming or are you ready to be yourself and not give up on your dreams. And I don't care if you're 60, and I don't care if you're 70, and I don't care if you're 80. We all have dreams, only then. Until then, we have the right to dream, and we have the right and the ability to achieve those dreams. So basically, let's just say you live to be 85. Have you done the math on that? That's 31,000 days. You spent the first 20 years of your life learning the rules. You might spend the next 40 years just obeying them. So what's really left? 25 years? If you're lucky. How many of those days have already been traded for approval or acceptance, for belonging in a world that rewards masks more than truths? If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. That's a quote from Maya Angelou. The real tragedy isn't failure. It's success at the wrong game. It's a tragedy not to be yourself and to conform to everybody else's standards. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop pretending, the moment you risk rejection, that's when you finally start to live. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. How many of you out there know who you are? Truly know who you are? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm 60 years old, and I think I'm just finding out who I am now. Because all these years, I was what everybody else wanted me to be. Let me know in the comments below if you know who you are. Being yourself isn't soft. It's not self-indulgent. It's dangerous because it threatens the system, because it can't be controlled, because it tells the world, I am not for sale. And once you taste that freedom, even for a second, you will never, ever go back to being quiet. You don't have to burn everything down. You just have to wake up and stop abandoning yourself. Start with these 3 truths. You are not behind. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. You're right on time. The world is fast, but truth moves slowly. There is nothing wrong with you. Your quietness, your weirdness, your doubts, they're not flaws. They're clues. Everything changes when you stop asking for permission. So please stop asking for permission and become yourself. And don't conform to everybody else's picture of you. Not everyone will understand your journey, but they're not meant to, because it's your journey. Everyone has to understand their own journey. You don't need to be louder than everyone else. You just need to be real. You don't need to do more. You just need to unmask. Take that mask off and show who you truly are. And you will be so much more attractive and beautiful and free. And you don't need to fit in. You just need to break free. Because the greatest revolution, the most radical success, and the boldest life you can live is simply this: to be yourself in a world that's consistently trying to make you something else. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Think about that for a minute. If this spoke something deep inside you, if it shook something loose, then don't scroll past this video. Leave a comment below with the words, I'm done hiding. And if you're ready to rise fully, fiercely, and unapologetically, subscribe to the channel so we can show our true colors together, so we can build a community of like-minded people that we don't have to conform anymore, that we could live our dreams. And that's why I keep preaching, start your YouTube channel. This is the platform where you can be yourself. You can share with the world what is valuable to you, because we all have different values. We all have different thoughts, and we are all here to support each other in this journey. So if you've already started your channel, push through. Don't give up. Like I said, the only way you fail is to give up. I don't care what anyone says. I am not going to give up. I don't care if I have 10 views every time I post a video. I don't care if it takes me a year, 2 years, 5 years. I am succeeding at this YouTube channel because this is my goal now. This is my vision. This is what I feel deep in my heart. And I want to share my journey with you. And I would love for you to come along for that ride. So if you heard anything in this video that touched you just a little bit, please subscribe to the channel and walk with me on this wonderful, exciting journey that I have embarked on. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.